Anatomy from Practice What You Preach Ministries, and we're here at the community rally to stop violence in the African community. And there's been a lot of really good presentations made from family members of violence in our community, both horizontal violence, which is violence amongst between poor and oppressed African workers, and then you got the violence that's straight from the state, like the police murdering black people. So we talked about, we've had presentations made about both types of violence and how they affect the community. And I think this is a really important discussion because it's not every day where, first of all, you find gatherings of African people to discuss, overtly political topics, that affect our livelihoods, in our community. So usually when they pull us, when the Democratic Party or some other foreign organization brings us together about politics, it's about, solving the problems of somebody else, white rulers and whatnot, And they use us like we just kind of pawns in the game, So we're having a discussion that involves, the victims of, these repressive policies the government has going on against us, but the victims of the war against the African community. So I think that's really important, and it gives us the opportunity to provide like political education to the people, because at surface level, you might think that, violence that occurs between two more Africans is the same thing as violence from the police and from the state. That may be the way it looks from the surface, but the fact is that to really understand anything, you got to look at its history, its origins,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, anytime you have a situation where you have a population like African people, it's a population in this city, in this country, and all over the world where we colonize as people, meaning that a foreign power controls everything in our community. We don't control where our children go to school or what they taught in the schools. We don't control where we get our food from or what they sell us. We don't control what we watch on TV. We don't control even if we're going to make it home safely at every night. We really don't control none of that. But the U.S. government does. So that's what we call colonialism. You know what I'm saying? Where a foreign power has control over our lives. And in a situation like that, you got all types of relationships amongst the colonized people, the people that don't got no power, the way we relate to one another, that's also controlled by our oppressor, by somebody in the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, for example, in public housing, for example, an African woman who lives in the projects or on Section 8 a lot of times is prohibited from allowing her man to stay there unless you don't want to get no welfare. They cut your welfare off if a man is living in the household. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, that right there, that contaminates the relationship between black man and black woman. So now, like a sister, in order to keep getting that welfare, she got to throw her man under the bus. You know what I mean? So, and that's just like a small example. A lot of times, sister don't go along with it. She still look out for her man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of thing they always kind of disrupting the way we relate to one another. You know what I mean? And the same thing when you talk about the so-called black-on-black violence, where you got two, usually young African men or more, or two so-called gangs or whatever you want to call it, that's, ready to take each other's head off, usually over some economic, controlling this territory and that, so nobody interfere with your action and whatnot. But who's controlling the economy? We don't control the economy. We don't control, whether dope in the community or whether we're going to get a regular job. We don't control none of that. We just surviving the way that our oppressors say we have to survive. And in that situation, you find all types of unnatural, hostile relationships begin to develop amongst ourselves. So, it's not like you can take the cat that's, trying to, make his thing happen on your corner. It's not like you can take him to court, you know what I'm saying, to resolve it. You know what I mean? So you're dealing with that the way you deal with it. And, regardless of the outcome, you both either going to get killed or you're going to go to the white man's jail. And only white power benefits from that violence, you know what I'm saying? So we're saying that, the violence that occurs amongst the oppressed peoples, you know, it really ain't no real legitimate reason for that violence to occur. Only reason why we fight each other, kill each other, rob each other is because we don't got the correct political education. We don't understand, you know, who our real enemy is. We think that robbing and killing and shooting somebody that look like us is gonna solve the problem, but meanwhile the police waiting to scoop everybody up and put them in the jail or in the funeral. So, you know, but when we talk about the violence from the police, that's the violence, you know what I'm saying, that is used to keep the entire black community in the same situation that we in, you know what I'm saying? To make sure that, you know, we don't build organizations that's gonna get some power. You see what they did to Malcolm, you see what they did to the Black Panthers, and even after they locked them all up and killed all them, they still murdering us left and right.
No doubt.
And the best chances that we have is actually getting organized to fight our real enemy. So I feel like, you know, when we talk about building a coalition, it'll be a beautiful thing if we could take the attention away from the horizontal violence and start getting these young brothers into a process where they begin to understand who their real enemy is. You know what I mean? So they too busy fighting the real oppressor to even think about fighting this brother because you my ally. You my comrade side by side. You know, we got the same enemy to deal with. So, you know, when we build an organization, we can start to get that type of information and education out to the masses of the people in a real effective way. And I feel like the coalition has a strong shot at doing that, you know what I'm saying? So, and we can raise up demands, even though, you know, practice what we preach, Ministries, the Uhuru Movement, sport riders, everybody got different, you know, views on different issues, but we can all agree that, you know, Africans should have control. The African community should control the police of our
control itself, that's right.
Yeah, we should be controlling our own lives.
That's right, exactly.
We deserve economic development.
That's right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very important. Very important. That's very important. Development, that's very important.
So what you think about the possibilities? You think that it's possible to pull a coalition together?
Yeah, we can all do that, man. It's just getting the right people together, man, at the right time. That's why we kind of want to do this here, to meet some people, kind of, you know, exchange some numbers for some relationships, and come up with some good ideas to try to just help our community out. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, you know, talking about, you know, it's different kind of ideas.